been a minute. Still been trying to figure out how to get down consistently. I'm not like the greatest to be doing this, and I generally already know it's all in my head. I think what has continuously put me in a functional freeze is the fact that I see parts of the world or just parts of life that I do not understand. And I think it's because I know that we're in the world, not of it. But because I see so much of the world, that's the part that gets in my head of how is my little part, how is this, stuff. I'm talking to a camera inside of my apartment. As of now, only like 40, 50 people tune in, still knowing just how big that room of 40, 50 people are that are watching this and that actually, support and whatnot. I continuously have to get over that hump of to not think about that stuff. I have to continue to focus on being obedient, as should you. The reason that I'm on now today, so much has happened, is to give you some, some life updates, man. My 70-200, it's a Sony lens. It has started to malfunction, and honestly, it started to malfunction in the middle of a shoot, and that's why I'm here. Because right after it stopped, it has altered my brain chemistry in a way that has made me ask so many different questions. And the questions that I've definitely been asking is like, where's my faith? All of a sudden, something has broken that obviously has helped me to make money. But the first thing that I did do, and I'm being honest, is, pray immediately. I had to pray. I went to the word. Because I'm just like, God, like, what's going on. And I'm pretty sure if you're in absolute control, which I know he is, that there's a reason for this happening right now. It's changed my mind to think completely differently about how to go about entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, and what it really means, because it's something that I got pushed into. I'm not an entrepreneur at heart whatsoever, but it's allowing me to understand how in control God really is of just all of our lives. It's just that all of us don't realize it. I'm here recognizing that it's not the worst thing in the world. It just feels like a big debt of my life has been flipped upside down because it's the thing that I'm kind of always focused on throughout the day. I'm on a camera every single day. I'm recording other people every single day. This is how I make money. People come to me because of the expertise that I have and how I can see certain things or make them look. 70-200 is one of my favorite lenses, especially for sports, events, any sort of photography, just the sharpness of it, blurriness of the 2.8, favorite lens. So the fact that I didn't imagine it ever being out of my repertoire, out of my reach, it has changed how I thought about shoots. It has changed how I thought about going forward in what I'm doing right now. It has changed everything. It showed me the importance of still having multiple lenses. It showed me the importance of trying to save and trying to understand how to save. Freaking, oh my gosh, so much, man. But that's all on like the world and business and career side thing that I'm talking about, hoping that you guys can also figure out in your own lives as well, is what are you placing your faith in? And so it just made me question, was I totally okay if I lost it all? If I never got a 70-200 back, if I never had the opportunity to be in this lane of so much freedom of kind of just waking up and waiting for shoots or referrals and DMing people and them saying, yes, now I have a shoot and a different way of income all over again. If I were to lose this, am I still going to praise God the same? Am I still going to be just as solid in my faith? Am I going to panic? I'll be real. Panic more so of thinking, how am I going to pay my rent this month? That's the first thing I thought. That's the very thing that's already been answered for the past couple years. Understanding that God's the one that's already been orchestrating things so I could be in this position. He's already been giving me opportunities. He's put people in my life, and it's not that he won't do it again. It's the simple fact that my thinking is so linear and so small. I could only see the people that I've worked with and the way that I work with them. I can't already see other opportunities, other ways of income, things that I have to learn, things that he has to put me through. And it's so much harder for me to see that, not only because I'm human, but because I was so laser focused on just like, this is what I'm doing now. This is all that I could like see. You know what I'm saying? So it helped me so much just to take that step back. It wasn't like a breath of fresh air for a second. Like, all right, there is so many other things outside of this. I'm okay. I'm healthy. There's so many different opportunities to come in all kind of ways, forms. Like, you know what I mean? The avenues. Like, why was I so strong and gung-ho on just one lens? One lens. And that's exactly what expanded my thinking. Realizing if you are only looking at God and looking at life through one lens, dude, you're missing so much. So it just put me back into the state of mind of understanding. Seek first the kingdom and its righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you, right? So recently, you know, I've been serving at church. I've been making sure to show up to my midweeks. And, you know, I'm calling all the brothers and sisters up, just making sure they're all good. I'm making sure people are okay, need encouragement, need scripture, yada, 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 yada. But in my own personal life, am I continuing to seek earnestly? Am I seeking Christ earnestly? I can't for 100% say that. Maybe 99.9, but it definitely says with your whole heart, man, with everything. So really, just check me at the door, right? The certain problems that I may have, or the things that I'm definitely praying for to come, I'm not realizing that's like the first thing that I have to even do in order for him to want to give me anything else. So for encouragement going through the rest of your week, this week, is to just make sure, man, that you are definitely growing in your faith. You're growing in your faith by seeking him. To also know that when you're in hard situations, there's things of that will just check you at the door. This checked me. This made me realize the real definition of perseverance, because now I have to hold on to faith. I have to understand that even though I cannot see what is next, I can't see a way that I could save my own self from this situation. Relying on him has already helped the situation. Lens started working again, but now I can think totally different from continuing to pray, to read, to seek counsel. So there's a lot of things in just one little broken lens, right? Don't give up, man. Don't give up. One, don't give up on God. I would just say don't give up on your dreams and all that, but just don't give up on God first. Because I know a lot of people's thinking is like, man, you just brought me all this way to like feel this? Why am I feeling this right now? It's not a good feeling. That was my first lens. That was my first camera lens. And I could have thought of it in so many ways. Like I saved up all this money, went through all this turmoil, went through all this just to get here in a spot where I can't afford to get this another lens right now. I got rent, I got bills. What? You know, so it's generally making me think of so many other things and all the blessings that I definitely do have, and just realizing not to harp on things of materialism. Yeah, it's a way that I make money right now, but it's still material, man. The lens is not worth going to hell over. Lens is not worth getting mad at God for. So many other things. I'm trying to just stay focused on. Yeah, I'm being pruned. Yeah, I'm being put through the fire right now. I'm being put through tests, not only to see, actually I don't know what the test is for, but I just know that it's a test of faith. And this is the first thing that I thought of as well. It's something I've been putting on. You know, I've been trying to stay, when I get tired, I don't want to do stuff. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like that. I'm tired, man. When I'm exhausted, I want to feel energized again. And this is the first thing that I put off. This is something that he's been telling me to continue just to do. You know, and I may not see the fruits of it. I may not see the benefits of it. As I'm doing this and continuing to try to be obedient in doing so, I definitely encourage you to also just stay straight in your walk. Don't grow weary of doing good. Don't grow weary of continuing to pray, continuing to read wholeheartedly no matter what is going on in your life. I took a major L on paper just because I am a videographer, director in this space, and I lost the thing that I need to make money, okay? But God, bro, he can make a way out of nothing, okay? Look at when he fed 500 people with the loaves and the fish. If you give it to God, you can make a way, dude. I'm telling you, give it to Jesus. So that's just all I'm thinking of. That's all I'm being put through right now, to be able to come back and tell you when you are tired, when you do not see a way in your own way, you don't see a way, God can make one. So what you should do in that time period, or wherever you're at in your life and your walk, make sure you are always earnestly seeking. Seek him, always. Make sure you are always earnestly seeking no matter what. Not because your life's going well, not because you want certain things. Yeah, that's all I got for you right now. See you soon.